This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, AWD Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today we're going to retest the BYD Sealion 7. After a recent update now in September, it can now finally charge at 230 kilowatt. This was now according to spec from the start, but we didn't get that speed. Well, now we can get that speed, and it has actually a flatter curve. So how much faster it will be? That's what we're going to find out tonight. It's going to be a little bit rainy, unfortunately, but okay, that's the best we can do. So yeah, it's a nice car. This time we got a white car. Great interior. Yeah, I charged the car to 100%. I reset the trip meter. Well, you can use trip A maybe, okay. It's going to be right before 11 at night. And let me see. Okay, here, if I do this, and then I go to Spekeröd, the car is being kind of optimistic. If we set it as anything, it will claim 40% at arrival. 290 kilometers away? Really? Okay, let's see then. Can we make it to Spekeröd? We are now at Uddevalla. We have driven 245 kilometers and we're down to 16%. And right now I'm not sure if we can make it to Spekeröd. We probably have to bail out at Chile. But not only that, but the windows are fogging. What? Maybe they don't have rain in China. I need to defog all the time, which probably increases the consumption. Yeah, there's a defog button there. And also, the consumption right now is 356 watt-hour per kilometer. Holy macaroni, this thing is thirsty. What the heck, man? Did I forget to unhook the trailer? Or maybe it's preheating the battery right now, so that's why the consumption for the past 50 kilometers is high. But man, it is true to his name, the beast from the east, or the thirsty beast. Yeah. Oh shit. Dude, what the heck? I spent 7 minutes here trying to start charging. I moved the car once already. Let me just show you here. We don't need to plug it in yet. We just choose this, right? And then, okay. And then we go here, we tap it. How are you supposed to tap this? What? I can try it, okay. Do you have to move? Uppdatera. What? Can we use this instead? There it works, dude. Yeah, okay, come on. Yeah, okay, pin card. Huh? Can I plug this in? Let's see if the Kempower is stretched. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. Look at this. Okay, and then pre-authorization thing. Okay, and now do you hold the cable? I need to hold the cable there. Okay. I heard something. I had problem with handshake earlier. There. Click. Wait. No, what the? It failed again. Because the Kempower plugs are so heavy. So even now, here, it doesn't work properly. The heck am I gonna do then? Oh shit, man. Okay, no. Okay, stop. Well, can we just make it work with the plug we are sitting at over here? Let's try again. It did work earlier, and then it stopped working here. Is it because it does? No, and then I get this weird thing here. Okay, stop. I wanna okay, and then try again. Welcome. Why doesn't it work here? The heck is going on here? And this is ST1 thing, so there's no app, at least. What, do we have an app here? I don't know what the heck is wrong. I tried over there, failed probably 10 times. Also, it seems to be a problem with the card payment there. So it has reserved probably 450 SEK each time. So I think I reserved 3,000 NOK or over almost 300 euros already in failed attempts. I try here, exact same thing happens. I wonder if the Sealion has problems with handshake on Kempower chargers. You see, it just fails every time. No matter what I try to do, it just fails. We can try again. Here we use the RFID. Just show the RFID here. It should detect it. I'm not sure. Seems there. Yeah, you see, identified. Okay, and then I can hold the plug. I can not hold the plug. It almost doesn't matter. I tried all the variants possible. It blinks there. You can hear the chit chit, the thing that goes to lock the CCS plug, and then it starts blinking. Wait, is it finally working now? But then it starts charging over there. But if I let go here, it might stop. No, wait. Now it is finally working. About time. But the problem is that this is only 150 kilowatt. Yeah, so it's gonna cap. You see, it says here, you know, it claims that it's the car that is limiting. No, it's not the car. It is the charger, because the charger can only provide 150 kilowatt. I need 380 amps. So, what the heck is going on here? So I don't know how to correct for this. It's a big mess now. I've lost at least 15 minutes, almost 20 minutes in handshake problems, and finally it worked. But okay, so I got an idea. I just charge a couple of minutes here, and then I get over to Spekeröd and use Ionity instead, and it should be less hassle. And I just need to correct for this somehow. This is also really strange because the car is not locked, but how do I get the door handle out? Well, you can do this. You can press this button, then it locks, and then you unlock again. What the heck, man? Okay, but we should have enough now to get over to Spekeröd, and we just correct probably around 20 minutes delay. Yeah, something like that. We arrived 21 minutes ago and we've been struggling, but now we've been charging for 1 or 2 minutes. We are now at Spekeröd. But yeah, I've decided to deduct 25 minutes because of the previous incident, because if everything worked as normal over there, I would not stop here, and I wouldn't drive 20 kilometers extra. I would go straight to Alvdal, to Varberg. So anyway, I had yet another handshake on this side, but then it worked here. So you see, now we're getting 207 kilowatt. It seems like it's not in optimal temperature. We're supposed to get 380 amps. So it's going slightly slower than optimal, but okay, whatever. Hopefully from here, we should get maximum speed. This is close to maximum speed anyway.
Hello!
There's some Swedish people, they want to join me. Is it called Spekeröd here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stenungsund.
Stenungsund. So it's not Spekeröd?
No.
And it's not Spekeröd?
No. Spekeröd, but we say Stenungsund.
Stenungsund, this is Stenungsund, yes.
Yeah.
We can see it on the map, it's called Stenungsund. But det här är svenska. Yeah, we can speak some svenska with these guys. So, yeah, Swedish people, är dere raggere, eller?
Nei. Vi raggere?
Ja. Nei. Ikke raggere, okay. I see. Vi er ikke raggere. Because raggere is like rånere in Norwegian, but it's rånere in English, in Swedish means robber. Yeah, so it's, but those are not raggere. But what car do you guys drive?
I drive a Mercedes.
Oh, Mercedes? Yeah. Oh, nice, okay. And you other guys here, or?
No, not they have not car.
The Volvo.
I cannot English very
That's the
good.
Volvo, yeah. Nice, yeah.
What are you doing here?
I'm testing this car, yeah. It's a BYD. Yeah, so I drive at night. I'm gonna drive all the way to Hallandsåsen, if you guys know where it is.
Hallandsås.
Hallandsåsen,
I don't know.
near Skåne, you know, past, well, almost to, okay, but it's a bit, okay, but it's down there.
Yeah, okay.
Hallandsåsen, and then back again, and then back to Norway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then why are you guys out so late at night?
We're drinking.
Okay, well, but oh shit, I cannot show that in the video maybe. At least in Norway, you're not allowed to show alcohol outside. Then the police will take it away from you.
In Sweden too.
Okay, yeah, so you guys didn't see this, okay? Okay.
We have 2 persons more. 400,000
You see the Swedes, they also eat...
Hot dog.
Yes.
I think his name hot dog.
You know, they also have that, but I go for the double French. Yeah.
No. Single best.
Single and best?
Yeah.
Why?
Single best.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, but I go for the double. I call it a double sausage penetration. I go for 2, and it's, yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah, now we have the same problem because the car went into this thing and I cannot enter it, right? Or I'm not sure how you're supposed to enter, or maybe there's a trick where you can go this and then unlock. Yeah, okay, you have to unlock the car, which is kind of weird because the car is not locked. Okay, BYD, can you guys fix this? But look here. While we are talking to those Swedes, it's still charging like a boss. Holy macaron. I need to eat. And that was my point. I need to eat and pee. I went to the restroom. I ate some food. Came back. We had 67%. I calculated that it's optimal to charge to somewhere between 55 and 75%. It has very nice and flat curve. Even now it's taking 150 kilowatt. The cooling is also running at quite high speed now. Seems like it's more aggressive than before, which is good. So I'm just gonna go for 75% and then see where I end up with, because now, wait, how's this going? If you click here, I navigated towards Varberg, but if you do this, actually, you end the navigation and then you click again and go to Varberg. This is Google based now, well, at least lookups. I'm not sure the rest is not Google because it's giving me some really optimistic estimation. It claims 50% on arrival. Let's say 30% then. Okay, a little bit more to 75% and then we go. Wow, look at this. We started at 7 or 8% to 75% in 22 minutes. That is schnell. Okay, with 75% battery and maybe hot battery, how many kilowatt do we get? Look down there. Okay, I'll line up here and then we floor it. Oh shit! Over 400! Dude, this is the beast from the east! We are now at the concrete surface around Falkenberg and holy macaroni, the consumption is 370 watt-hour per kilometer. I think I forgot to unhook the trailer. 373! Oh shit! Okay, anyway. Wow, the car is really nice and quiet. I'm impressed. Let me check the left lane. And then it's quieter. But man, this is some next level soundproofing. Ooh. Yeah, it's great. I can see the wind turbines. I think we even have headwind. Kind of hard to spot it. Oh, there is some half full moon, half moon. Yeah, according to wind turbines, we have headwind even. And it's not that noisy in here. Wow. Really good soundproofing on this Sealion. We are now at Halmstad. This is Halmstad North. I rarely come here. anymore. I don't know why, but I mean, we still have 300 kilowatt chargers here. Maybe because I usually go to supercharger if I have a 400 volt car, but this is 800 volt car. Well, I can show you guys the voltage here. If we go to this and then this, it's only 600 volt, 594. Okay, so well, but we're getting full. Wait, are we getting full? Yeah, 300. Yeah, this is full speed. So wait, I'm not sure why we're not getting. Voltage is slightly lower, but eventually the voltage will go up once we pass 10%. Or yeah, we're already at 14%. Yeah, so full speed seems to be no limitation, no throttling and thing after some charging stops. So yeah, all good. So now over here, not much to do because everything is closed at night. Circle K is closed. The OK over there is also closed. So yeah, I think this is why I normally don't stop here. What is that? Fire truck? They're not limited to 80 kilometers per hour, are they? Probably not. But yeah, usually I would go slightly further down the road and then stop on the other Circle K over there. But actually when we go this direction, then it becomes a bit detour to go over there, so that's why. But yeah, I mean, it's still a nice place here. Now I'm just gonna chill and wait another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm good to go. And you know, it's kind of interesting because in the past, when I did 1,000 kilometer challenge, I would have to calculate that, okay, the next stop is going to be Melbystrand or something, right? And then I have to calculate how much I spend, and then okay, and then I have to charge to 63%, and then I go, right? But now I could just charge to 75%, and then we have so many chargers on the route that I just decide once I get close, okay, now it's time to plug in. Then we see there is another 10 kilometers away, there's one charger, 20 kilometers away, there's another charger. No, it's starting to look like Norway. What? The charging just stopped suddenly. What? Okay, I have to check time and then deduct this. I don't know what the heck happened here. Okay, we restarted, we lost 2 minutes, so we just correct for that. It's weird because normally once the car starts charging, it just finished charging like we did before. Okay. Well, all good. Well, we're almost good to go. The charging bugged once more. So I stopped using that plug, I used this plug instead. I have to deduct 2 more minutes, whatever. Let me show you guys here. Very nice, look at that nice and flat curve. Wow. I'm gonna go for 75% again. In just a couple of minutes now, we're good to go. We are now at Kungsbacka. We keep ending up at Circle K today. Yeah, normally I would try to time it and maybe end up at, well, I don't know, if supercharger or Ionity, but well, okay, whatever. Circle K also works, 300 kilowatt. That's enough for this car. So you see over there, finally, daylight is coming, but it's around 5 in the morning now. I see winter is coming. So also over here, everything is closed. One guy at the live stream, he asked me, do you prefer driving in the daytime or at night? Absolutely at night, because it's more consistent, less left lane huggers and less chance of any accidents or delays. So yeah, as always, when we come here, boom, straight up to 200 kilowatts. Well, it doesn't go 230, but is this just a slow ramp up, or what the heck is going on here? That's a bit strange. On the other sessions I was getting 230, right? I'm not gonna complain. Wait, we had 230 there. Maybe I need to go deeper. Wait, why are we charging so slow? It's supposed to be 200. Wait, look at that, huh? Is the battery rapid gating? Or Huh? Okay, maybe we can change chargers just to see that there's no problem with the charger, right? Okay, I was over there and then I tried this charger. It seems to be a bit weird because it's lighting blue on that one. So, okay, then I moved over here. We lost 4 minutes, but guess what? Now we're charging at 200 kilowatts. So remember the ABC, always blame charger. Oh, interesting. At 51%, we're supposed to get 175 kilowatt, 178 kilowatt. This is quite clear now that it is rapid gating. So the speed we saw earlier was probably, it was correct. It was rapid gating. Why did that happen? Well, I've seen that the blade battery is prone for rapid gate. There's a big gap between min and max temp. And prior to getting here, we've been hammering here in the 120 zone. And the battery is probably warm at arrival. I don't see the battery temperature. I tried car scanner, it didn't work, unfortunately. But I can just guess based on what I know from BYD. So it is charging slower. Well, it's a name of the game. Well, whatever. We're not gonna lose that much time. We're gonna go for 75% again and then go to Ionity Strømstad this time, which is, well, you can search for it maybe. Let me see, let me just do this. Quite good, Ionity. Okay, the next stop there, but I wonder if it added a charging stop there, that's why. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go over there 187 kilometers away. See, if we do this and this, we can see the overview. Wait a minute, I was gonna go for 75%. Normally I'll be hammering in 150 kilowatts. It's getting worse and worse now, the rapid gate. Look at this. Uh-oh, we need to leave now. Leave now, yes. Wait, so if the battery is hot, then we should have limited power now, right? Let's see, if I try to floor it, we get 308, oh, a little bit of power limit. But it's cooling down now. We've been driving for 5 minutes or so since the charger. We are now at Håby, at the truck chargers, but for some reason we are not getting maximum speed. I don't know why. Only 133 kilowatt. Wait, have I seen this before on this site? Let me see. 228 amps. What the heck is wrong with this charger? What? Do I have to move and try again another? This is kaput. I can see it there. They are red. Man, what's wrong there? The battery shouldn't be overheating now. And even if it's overheating, it's not gonna be that slow, you know? What the heck is wrong now? Shit. Wait. Now it's going on 153. Wait, are we cold gating? Huh? This is so strange. This time I didn't dare to preheat because I was afraid it's going to overheat, but then it might cold gate. Who knows? I have no idea. I have no insight what's going on with the battery temperature. Shit. Man, this message. Tips smart management control system of power battery in work. Wait, so it's cooling down, huh? I can hear the cooling now. It's not heating up, is it? Wait, is it actually overheating? No. If it's overheating, then the speed should decrease, not increase. Okay, I don't know what's wrong, but we should have enough to go to Strømstad, and then Strømstad could be the last charging stop. Wait, dude, I was looking at something here. From there to home is around 175 kilometers, and that's fine. So it's acting really strange. Yeah, but we should have more than enough juice now. Let's go. Yeah, really strange charging curve now. Wait, I just noticed something here. We are 47 kilometers away and the car estimates it will take half an hour. That means 94 kilometers per hour average speed. Really? This is a 110 zone and I go at 110 plus VAT. It should estimate at least 120 kilometers per hour. You can usually take this distance divided by 2, you know? And that's 23 minutes, not 30 minutes. We are now at Ionity Strømstad. I had to deduct 2 more minutes because we had handshake problem again. Seems like this car is prone for handshake problems. But yeah, because when I was doing my thumbnail, my signature face palm thumbnail, then the handshake failed. But whatever, we're charging now. Wait. Okay, this is not good because it seems like we cannot ABC always blame charger. We have to always blame car. Is it a coincidence that we don't get 200 kilowatt now? Just like a previous location? I'm starting to believe that the car is limiting something here. Is it because of punishment points? Is it because of overheating? Is Weissnicht? I have no idea what the battery temperature is. I just have to guess. Another strange thing is that when you navigate to somewhere, right, you can go here and you go to energy, charging, discharging, and then the battery preheating keeps turning off and I have to turn it on all the time. So I might forget to turn it on, but does it mean that now it's too cold? We didn't heat enough, or I forgot to turn it on, you know? I navigated and I was like, okay, oh, it wasn't on. I don't know why it doesn't stay on though. That's strange. Well, at least it's going faster now. 195 kilo. Oh, okay. Huh? So the best guess now is that the battery was actually cold gating. But you know, we tried different chargers now, and this is the tritium charger. This is the old. Let me just double check here. It's not. It's before they started with ABB. Yeah, Ion Stream, this metal, tritium. So what I experienced. I use these chargers or whatever, you know, a lot. And the Ionity chargers, at least, they either work or they don't work. It's not like one power module is down and then you get half power. You either get full power or not, which means that if something is throttling, then it's the car. Look at that, we get 190. What? Okay, went for a hot dog at Circle K. And then you see, you can't trust this navigation when it comes to time estimation or percent. Like, dude, seriously, we're gonna arrive with 32%. We have 61 now. We're gonna spend 30% of the battery driving 172 kilometers. That's not gonna happen, buddy. If you look here, we have a battery planner. A battery planner estimates we need to spend 67%. That's more realistic. So, man, this navigation is almost useless. But this is more normal that at 60%, we get around 150 kilowatt. Should actually be a little bit higher even. I don't know what's up with this. But okay, it's a lot faster than previously when we rapid gated. Well, this is it, the last run now before we get back to Home. So we have to drive another 170-ish kilometers. And then this car underreports distance by 1.2%. So that means counting down to 988 kilometers. And then when it comes to time, we take the current time plus 27 minutes. So we are already at 8 hours and 40 minutes. Oh shit! Let's hammer it back home then. But fun fact, the cruise control, well, works at higher speed than this, but the auto steer, once you go faster than 120 kilometers per hour, well, it takes a little bit, it will magically stop working. There. See? So it has been designed to work at 120 max only. well, I guess that's okay for Europeans, right? But based on the video so far, you might get the impression that this is not a good car. Well, remember that in Norway in 2025, this is the 11th most sold EV here. So it must be good in some ways, right? And the comfort here is superb. Soundproofing is really good. As good as twice as expensive German cars, you know? And it goes like a rocket. So it is really good in many ways. I just feel like the software could have been better. You know, the navigation, the silly things that, you know, switches off the preheating by itself. It doesn't tell me what's going on with the overheating or too cold battery or anything like that. You know, NIO actually tells you if the battery is too cold, and it can suggest that you want to preheat the battery or not, and how long it takes. You know, MEB platform also has that. You know, the optimizer is really good there. So here I feel like they could make even more improvements. There's always room for improvements. This software that has been released recently already has a lot of improvements in user interface, in some better features and maybe some bug fixes and so on, but still feel like it might be the biggest weakness of this car, because the car in general is really impressive. The hardware you get, the seats, the ride, the space, it's just really good. Oh shit, I have no optics there. We are getting close to Jessheim, and man, it is 9:30 in the morning. All the Norwegian Nisse has come out, and I don't know what's up with this, but the Mitsubishi Outlanders in Norway, they are always the left lane huggers. They don't move out of the way. No. They just want to hug all. Oh yes, finally, he's been camping in the left lane for the past 5 kilometers. Holy macaroni. And there's also some semi-permanent roadworks that is slowed down. So we probably need to round it down once we count down, just to be fair. Right, let's do the countdown. 9991, 9992, 9993, 9994, 9995, 9996, 997, 998, 9999, 1000 time 942 plus 9 hours and 9 minutes. No, sorry, 10 hours and 9 minutes. Wow. And then consumption is bite niche. But we have 19% battery. What? But the route planner claimed that I would arrive with 7%. That's also what I estimated. So we totally missed the mark there. But maybe some of this was due to some slow pokes, but it wasn't that much, you know. And then the car claimed over 30%, so we couldn't trust anyone. We're now at the Rema 1000 Byporten, Jessheim, and just want to know, how fast can this 800 volt car charge at 400 volt charger like Tesla? Well, at least these are 800 volt ready, but they are still operating at 400 volt. Let's find out. Interesting. I hear this noise, let me see, coming from here. It's like it's using the rear drivetrain to convert. Well, does that make any sense? I don't think we hear anything from the front drivetrain. Yeah, 106 kilowatt. Well, that's faster than Lucid, right? I guess it's okay speed. You see, this is the weird design I discovered. I wasn't aware about this or fully during the challenges. That if you go here, you go to the charging and discharging, and you see the battery preheating. You switch it on, and there's a blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. And then now, if you navigate to a charger like the Mere charger, it will preheat prior to getting there, right? And then you can double check. If you go here and you go to energy, you will see that it's on. But then if you turn off the car and then turn it on again and go back, then you will see that it is off. I must have accidentally turned it off during the challenge, and I thought it was on. So that's why it cold gated, possibly. So we charge at least 10% too much. So I calculated 10% is almost 9 kilowatt hour. If the scale is linear, it seems to be linear. And then if you charge at 90 kilowatt, that's roughly 6 minutes, right? 1/10 of an hour. But it was charging a little bit faster, maybe 110 when I unplug, or actually 150. So you can say, yeah, I charge maybe 3 to 5 minutes too long. But you also have to ABC always blame car, because the car was not giving me good estimation. I was in total lost. I had no idea. And if you find out several times that the car miscalculates and you end up with way too little juice, then you will always charge extra like I did. But okay, I have decided, and also the people in the live stream, we have decided together that it's going to be 10 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, so that's a big improvement over before, but that, okay, it was a winter run, but 10:35 before versus now, I mean, that's still a half an hour improvement. It's freaking huge. Yeah, so some of that is because of a better consumption now during summer. Well, actually, is it better? I'm not sure. I don't know until I've checked all the data. But at least it's charging faster. But I was hoping to match other similar cars that charge fast, like a Polestar 3. But I couldn't match it. It's probably because the charging was not consistent. It rapid gated. Okay, how can you tell, Bjorn? You don't have any insight in battery temperature. No, but I have tested so many cars. I could even see it blindfolded that the charging started off, and you know, this was at Kungsbacka. It started off at 200, a little bit over 200, was a bit slower, but then it was just slow down, just like a leaf kind of, you know. So I could tell, and also I tested other BYDs and they behave similar when they hit 51 degrees Celsius or whatever, right? The rapid gate temp. So that's my best guess, like 95% guess that that's what happened. And also the cold gate that happened. First I thought it was a charger, no, it's just a car. So it's really strange the way it works. But whatever, I mean, it's still decent. It was a nice improvement, and as long as you don't hammer too hard and the consumption is not too high and you don't rapid gate or cold gate, the car charges relatively fast. You know, for an 800 volt battery, it charges fast, and you can actually charge it to even 90% within okay time frame, and then go quite far between the charges. But the car is a bit thirsty. That's one of the minuses, but there are also lots of plus with this car. So that's going to be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Oh, I'm getting tired now. I'm tired, boss.